Hi everyone, welcome back to Bible in a Year. My name is Natalie and today we're on day 122. I'm so glad that you stopped by today and I hope you're doing great. We are going to be reading out of Numbers chapter 10, Isaiah chapter 7, Matthew chapter 2, and then we'll close out the day with Psalm chapter 78, verses 17 through 25. So let's get started with Numbers chapter 10. Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, "Make 2 trumpets of silver. You shall make them of beaten work. You shall use them for the calling of the congregation and for the journeying of the camps. When they blow them, all the congregation shall gather themselves to you at the door of the tent of meeting. If they blow just once, then the princes, the heads of the thousands of Israel, shall gather themselves to you. When you blow an alarm, the camps that lie on the east side shall go forward. When you blow an alarm the second time, the camps that lie on the south side shall go forward. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the assembly is to be gathered together, you shall blow, but you shall not sound an alarm. The sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow the trumpets. This shall be to you for a statute forever throughout your generations. When you go to war in your land against the adversary who oppresses you, then you shall sound an alarm with the trumpets. Then you will be remembered before Yahweh your God, and you will be saved from your enemies. Also, in the day of your gladness, and in your set feasts, and in the beginnings of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and offer the sacrifices of your peace offerings, and they shall be to you for a memorial before your God. I am Yahweh your God. In the 2nd year, in the 2nd month, on the 20th day of the month, the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle of the covenant. The children of Israel went forward on the journeys out of the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud stayed in the wilderness of Paran. They first went forward according to the commandment of Yahweh by Moses. First, the standard of the camp of the children of Judah went forward according to their armies. Nashon, the son of Amminadab, was over his army. Nathanael, the son of Zuar, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Issachar. Eliab, the son of Helon, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Zebulun. The tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari, who bore the tabernacle, went forward. The standard of the camp of Reuben went forward according to their armies. Elizur, the son of Shadur, was over his army. Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Simeon. Eliasaph, the son of Deuel, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Gad. The Kohathites set forward, bearing the sanctuary. The others set up the tabernacle before they arrived. The standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set forward according to their armies. Elishama, the son of Ammihud, was over his army. Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Manasseh. Abidan, the son of Gideoni, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Benjamin. The standard of the camp of the children of Dan, which was the rear guard of all the camps, set forward according to their armies. Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, was over his army. Pagiel, the son of Ochran, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Asher. Ahira, the son of Enan, was over the army of the tribe of the children of Naphtali. Thus were the travels of the children of Israel according to their armies, and they went forward. Moses, the son of Hodab, the son of Reuel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law. Let me start that over. Verse 29. Moses said to Hodab, the son of Reuel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, "We are journeying to the place of which Yahweh said, 'I will give it to you.' Come with us, and we will treat you well, for Yahweh has spoken good concerning Israel." He said to him, "I will not go, but I will depart to my own land and to my relatives." Moses said, "Don't leave us, please, because you know how we are to encamp in the wilderness, and you can be our eyes. It shall be, if you go with us, yes, it shall be, that whatever good Yahweh does to us, we will do the same to you." They set forward from the mount of Yahweh 3 days' journey. The ark of Yahweh's covenant went before them 3 days' journey to see out a resting place for them. The cloud of Yahweh was over them by day when they set forward from the camp. When the ark went forward, Moses said, "Rise up, Yahweh, and let your armies be scattered. Let those who hate you flee before you." When it rested, he said, "Return, Yahweh, to the 10,000s of thousands of Israel." Wow, what a sight. What a sight to see them coming on through with their trumpets, and my gosh. Okay. Sorry about that. I lost my bookmark there for a second. Isaiah chapter 7. In the days of Ahaz. Sorry, I'm having trouble today. In the days of Ahaz, the son of Jotham, the son of Uzziah, king of Judah, Rezin, the king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel, went up to Jerusalem to war against it, but could not prevail against it. David's house was told, Syria is allied with Ephraim. His heart trembled, and the heart of his people, as the trees of the forest trembled with the wind. Then Yahweh said to Isaiah, "Go out now to meet Ahaz, you and Shirjashub, your son, at the end of the conduit of the upper pool, on the highway of the fuller's field. Tell him, be careful and keep calm. Don't be afraid, neither let your heart be faint because of these 2 tails of smoking torches, for the fierce anger of Rezin and Syria and of the son of Remaliah. Because Syria, Ephraim, and the son of Remaliah have plotted evil against you, saying, 'Let's go up against Judah and tear it apart, and let's divide it among ourselves, and set up a king within it, even the son of Tabeel.' This is what the Lord Yahweh says, it shall not stand, neither shall it happen. For the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin. Within 65 years Ephraim shall be broken into pieces, so that it shall not be a people. The head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Remaliah's son. If you will not believe, surely you shall not be established. Yahweh spoke again to Ahaz, saying, Ask a sign of Yahweh your God. Ask it either in depth or in the height above. But Ahaz said, I won't ask. I won't tempt Yahweh. He said, Listen now, house of David. Is it not enough for you to try the patience of men, that you will try the patience of my God also? Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin will conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Immanuel. He shall eat butter and honey when he knows to refuse the evil and choose the good. For before the child knows to refuse the evil and choose the good, the land whose two kings you abhor shall be forsaken. Yahweh will bring on you, on your people, and on your father's house days that have not come, from the day that Ephraim departed from Judah, even the king of Assyria. It will happen in that day, Yahweh will whistle for the fly that is in the uttermost part of the rivers of Egypt, and for the bee that is in the land of Assyria. They shall come, and shall all rest in the desolate valleys, in the clefts of the rocks, on all thorn hedges, and on all pastures. In that day, the Lord will shave with a razor that is hired in the parts beyond the river, even with the king of Assyria, the head and the hair of the feet, and it shall also consume the beard. It shall happen in that day that a man shall keep alive a young cow and 2 sheep. It shall happen that because of the abundance of milk which they shall give, he shall eat butter. For everyone will eat butter and honey that is left within the land. It will happen in that day that every place where there were 1,000 vines worth 1,000 silver shekels will be for briars and thorns. People will go there with arrows and with bow, because all the land will be briars and thorns. All the hills that were cultivated with a hoe, you shall not come there for fear of briars and thorns, but it shall be for the sending out of oxen and for sheep to tread on. All right. Shall we revisit verse 13? I shall say. He said, Listen now, house of David. Is it not enough for you to try the patience of men, that you will try the patience of my God also? Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin will conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Immanuel. He shall eat butter and honey when he knows to refuse the evil and choose the good. For before the child knows to refuse the evil and choose the good, the land whose 2 kings you abhor shall be forsaken. Matthew chapter 2. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of King Herod, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he born King of the Jews? For we saw his star in the east, and have come to worship him. When King Herod heard it, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Gathering together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he asked them where the Christ would be born. And they said to him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for this is written through the prophet, You, Bethlehem, land of Judah, are in no way least among the princes of Judah, for out of you shall come a governor, who shall shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod secretly called the wise men and learned from them exactly what time the star appeared. he sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search diligently for the young child. When you have found him, bring me word, so that I may also come to worship him." They, having heard the king, went their way, and behold, the star which they saw in the east went before them until it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. They came into the house and saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Opening their treasures, they offered to him gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they went back to their own country another way. Now when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, "Arise, and take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and stay there until I tell you, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him." He arose and took the young child and his mother by night and departed into Egypt, and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, "Out of Egypt I called my son." Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked by the wise men, was exceedingly angry, and sent out and killed all the male children who were in Bethlehem and in all the surrounding countryside from 2 years old and according to the exact time which he had learned from the wise men. Then that which was spoken by Jeremiah the prophet was fulfilled, saying, "A voice was heard in Ramah, lamentation, weeping, and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children. She wouldn't be comforted because they were no more." But when Herod was dead, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, "Arise, and take the young child and his mother, and go into the land of Israel, for those who sought the young child's life are dead." He arose and took the young child and his mother, and came into the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea in the place of his father, Herod, he was afraid to go there. Being warned in a dream, he withdrew into a region of Galilee, and came and lived in the city called Nazareth, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken through the prophet, that he will be called a Nazarene. Just can't get around it, folks. All right, let's close out this day. Psalm chapter 78, verses 17 through 25. Here we go. Yet they still went on to sin against him, to rebel against the Most High in the desert. They tempted God in their heart by asking food according to their desire. Yes, they spoke against God. They said, "Can God prepare a table in the wilderness?" Behold, he struck the rock so that waters gushed out and streams overflowed. Can he give bread also? Will he provide meat for his people? Therefore Yahweh heard and was angry. A fire was kindled against Jacob. Anger also went up against Israel, because they didn't believe God and didn't trust in his salvation. Yet he commended the skies above. Yet he commanded the skies above and opened the doors of heaven. He rained down manna on them to eat and gave them food from the sky. Man ate the bread of angels. He sent them food to the full. Men ate the bread of angels. If that doesn't say how much he loves us. His people were questioning him. Aren't you going to feed us? Hello? Aren't you going to feed us? And the Lord, being irritated in anger, he sent the food of angels. He didn't just toss something out and say, fine, here you go. He sent the food of angels. He loves us so much. I'm so thankful. So thank you for coming back. I will be honest, I am having a little bit of a processing issue with the old noggin. I did, for those who have just joined the channel, I do have a head injury from many, many years ago. And for whatever reason, this week is giving me a lot of trouble with my speech and my processing. So forgive me if there is a little too much stuttering. I am hopeful it's just a glitch, and in the next couple days it'll clear itself up. So please come on back for tomorrow, day 123. I hope you have the most fantastic day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.